Welcome back to the Will Is Podcast. How you guys doing? No, I'm not perpetrating. You know I was a Marine. What's happening, my people? What's going on with you? Oh yeah, it's good to be back. I had a good day. Uh, got some good shelving for the garage. Got organized. Got my shit right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy about that. I'm happier. I would show y'all, but there's no need because this is the background. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Hey. But anyway, check it out. This is Willis Podcast. How you guys doing? Thank you so much. We're gonna listen to some music tonight. I'm from the dirty South. I hope y'all know that. Let's go to Florida. You know the real South, the bottom. Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna discuss that. We're gonna have a few book discussions. You know what I'm saying? Like I always try to. Oh shit. Let me disconnect my Bluetooth from my phone. That was loud as hell. I don't like that. That's just too loud. Wow. So let me disconnect you, buddy. All right. I would make you forget from my phone, but I can't do that. I need that sometimes. I need that. I need that apparatus sometimes. I need a phone. Yeah, check it out, man. I'm from the dirty South. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people from Chicago, they from Mississippi. A lot of people from New York, they from Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina. And then a lot of the migrations when people that come from New York, they go back down south. We talking about American Indians. You know what I'm saying? So what is rooted in being from the dirty South is your roots, man. Like your what you remember within your DNA and how you are able to never even try to perpetrate, but just you can really just be who you are. And that's a proud moment because at one point in time, there was a point in time where the North was against the South. These Southern niggas slow, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? But we guys, I am so proud of us for getting beyond those mediocre failures of ours. We became a superpower people, self-defined, self-proclaimed, self-identified, and telling the truth about it. That's a wonderful, that's a beautiful feeling. Ain't nothing like that. It's nothing more than learning and understanding and having a prowess about doing so about who we are. You understand what I'm saying? So check it out. Uh, I want to play this song, man. We're gonna play a few slow jams and shit. I'm gonna be on and off camera, just let y'all know. So we're gonna have some fun. And it's Saturday night. If you ain't doing nothing, you can hang out with me. Check it out. Anyway, check this song out. Yeah, I bet y'all didn't hear this in a minute right here. Oh, do none of that. I'm still here. Oh yeah. Lately I've been thinking something's going wrong. Cause you got an attitude and you're not in the mood like you used to. Girl, I can feel it when I hold you in my arms. The feeling is not the same, and I'll be the one to blame. I don't wanna lose your love. I don't wanna say that oh, true love is so hard to find. And it's right between your lips and mine. And mine before I let go. Before I let you go. Can I get a baby, can I get a kiss tonight? Can I get a Let's take it nice and slow. The is to keep your mind. Oh yeah. What's that? We make sweet love, baby. I know you feel it too. It's better than the both of us. Yeah. There's one thing I'm so certain of. I don't wanna lose your love. Don't wanna lose you. Thing. And I let it slip away. Slip away before. Away. Can I get it tonight? I go. One of the greatest groups, man. Teddy Riley put one together here, man. That shit was, oh yeah. Hey, don't wanna lose you. Don't wanna lose you. Don't wanna lose you. Slip away, slip away before I let go. Oh, yeah. Baby, yeah. See, I wanna know. Don't say bye-bye. I don't want to lose your sweet love. So don't say goodbye, say good night. Oh man, you gotta love Dave Hollister, man. Let me bring the camera back. How does that look like that? Okay, let me see. I had it straight like that. Yeah, that's cool, man. Fuck up the camera no more. Anyway, let's get to the next song. What we got? Oh shit, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're gonna rock with that shit. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. All right. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of my favorites, man. You know, I'm an old cat, man, so I still fuck with this kind of music for real. Yeah, we just gonna leave it on, rock with it still with the show. How y'all guys doing tonight on this beautiful Saturday night? It's raining in Georgia. It's a rainy night in Georgia. But we just chilling out, listening to some music, taking it easy. Figured out I'd just hop on here and just say what's happening, y'all, see what's going on with you. But anyway, y'all know this the name of the show tonight. I'm from the Dirty South. Freestyle show. You know what I'm saying? See, when you're from the South, you have a multitude of talents. You have a lot of swag. You have a lot of grace about yourself, just because of how you was raised in the tumultuous situations that you make it out of, or that you go through. There are challenges in life that are so great and make you not run from adversity, makes you run through it. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the American way. Absolutely, yes, indeed, it is. That is truly the American way. So when you learn how to run through adversities, and when you understand how to pivot out of situations that ain't even necessary, because you can't you gotta let you gotta dodge that shit. You gotta let that shit not even touch you. I don't fuck that nigga. I don't like that nigga. All right, Badu, what you talking about? Mama's gun. I used to love this shit. Times wasted. Oh man, yeah, that's dope. Johnny. Oh yeah, Johnny was dope as fuck, man. Yeah, but Ascension was dope too. I fuck with that, man. You know, Maxwell, always the truth. Let me pause that shit. We might have to get back to that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hell yeah. So check it out, man. Like, being from the South, being from the dirty South. Y'all thought I was gonna play a whole lot of dirty South music. No, I'm gonna be me. I'm from the dirty South. The show is about it's the Wheel Is podcast. It's about having a wheel. When you got a wheel like mine, you gotta be from the South. No pun intended with you Northerners or you West Coast cats. You know what I'm saying? This is America, Jack. I ain't starting no shit. I'm talking about our greatness, and I'm talking about the reason why. You know, when you're from the South, you take it upon yourself to do a lot of shit because of survival. When you are from the South, you have a stronger survival skill base. Check it out. Like a naturalist survivor is my homeboy is out of Columbus. You know who he is, Wiley. You know what I'm saying? W WU. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to use his whole name, but shout out to the cat because he deserves a salute simply because of his the way he was raised, how we were raised together. You know, not together. We didn't know I'm older than him. I value. I think it's a valuable go fishing in the morning, feed his family, know how to cook, know how to use different tools and utensils, and he's a roofer. He has skill sets of survival. So I applaud those type of things. Hell, I'm a network engineer. I ain't getting on no damn roof. I can, but that's not my skill set. So I'm not getting up there acting like I know what I'm doing. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I hire somebody like Wiley because he's better than a roofer because he's creative. and a perfectionist. So salute to Wiley. Another cat. For Gerald Nash, another one of my partners, man. Just a very intricate person, knows how to do a lot of things. Retired young, has a brilliant son. Brilliant kid. I have a brilliant daughter, but I'm giving shout outs to people that I love and people that I know. Being from the dirty South, man, we are the most brilliant people on the planet. That's how I feel. When people talk about bringing talents to America, we like, who? Oh, the people that you shut out of everything. Well, come on back and visit us at the table because we ready to eat big. We tired of small potato food. We ready to industrialize our taste buds. We ready to get on this stage and become who we are. We want to get in Congress. We from the South. We want to get. We want to expand our territory right here in our homeland with no violence, with just pure morals and ethics, and an altitude out of this world. The altitude is where you want to go with everything. How far can you go up? Vice being petty, leaving yourself in the dust going down. It's like Maxwell's song right here. It's about ascension. How far can you go up? Being from the dirty South, man, we know how to ascend. We come from those rooted values of spiritual ethics, morality, that conundrum that gives us the ultimate power of success, of knowledge of self, and able to put that forward with every step that we take because it's ours to take. This is our land, but we have to do a better job of understanding one thing. This shit comes with responsibilities. Are you familiar with the UCC, the Uniform Commercial Code? Do you understand standards? You understand what I'm saying? Let me explain something about what they rewritten. Why do they hide these civilizations? The other ancient civilizations, decoding archaeologists' less celebrated cultures. Raven Todd, De Sylvia. I told you about it. I done showed y'all this book before. We've been to get into some more stuff. All right. They came from the West. All right. This is page 105, 125. Let me show you what chapter I'm in. Let me share with you that what chapter I'm in. My dog is barking. He is pissed off at us. Lepedia, seaborne explorers of Oceania. They came from the West. Archaeologists. Evidence shows that Lepida, appearing in the Bismarck archipelago, archipelago, with a full-fledged ceramic complex and the knowledge of horticulture about 1600 BCE. Because they appear as a full-fledged culture, they must have not been indigenous to this area. The Bismarck archipelago was simply the first stop, the beginning of a long tradition of exploration and colonization. Hold on, and colonization. So where did the Lapetia come from? The ancestors who were eventually make up Lapedia came from the far west, originated in the islands of Southeast Asia. Archaeologists have traced the development of the distinctive ceramic complex of similar Neolithic red strip pottery found in Taiwan and in the Philippines and in the far west and in the Sulawesi and Hal Mahera. Archipelagos around 3,000 kilometers in the Bismarck Archipelago. These sites also contain other artifacts, and in the stone adens, the woods, cutting, shell, tools, and ornaments, and in the stone tools similar to those found in Lapita sites that the Astra Nenians, Austronesian people developed in the spread of those islands beginning in Taiwan around 3000 BCE, making their way far from Halmahera around 1600 BCE. Around the same time, Lapita sites appeared on the Bismarckes. So people moved, but when they settled, they settled. A uniform utopia. Reading page 91. We're talking about the Indus Valley, a Bronze Age utopia. While the early Harappan period, which saw the establishment of the first few settlements and towns, began around 4000 BCE. In the mature period and marked in the height of the Indus Valley began in 2600 BCE. During the transition, many of the early sites were abandoned or destroyed by fire, resettlement, and major sites like the largest Indus Valley, uh, Moh- Majar, Maharo, Maharodaro, Maharodaro were built on a virgin soil, and the reason for its dramatic change is unknown, but is the popular, but it's possible that this is done to cut ties in the previous way of life in a ritually cleanse the site for the new beginning. Regardless of the reason, the step would have required a large collection, investment, time, resources, and organization. So, the mature period is defined an explosion in the settlements and emerged in the major cities in the Mahero, Doro, Harappa, de Oliveira, and Lothal. The cities were spread across the entire extent of the civilization among small towns and farmsteads that would have been interconnected, which must have the archaeological work of and discourse to focus on the two large cities. Mohenjo-daro and Harappa, they've been no means defined in the Indus civilization, especially in the majority of the population lived outside such cities, were farm and pastoralist. Then began the Harappa, is the only major Indus site and settlement in the early period around 3500 BCE through a light period at the civilization's decline around 900 to 1700 BCE. This level continuous habitation therefore provides an archaeologist with a vital information of the history and Indus civilization. Check it out. If you can see this, I'll be able to see if you can see it on a, you know, That's why I like to do my book shows upstairs, but I had to do this here tonight. You know, there are so many I have I love that book so much. I sit here, I read, and I be discovering like how these were ascending cultures. Let's get to Maxwell. Let's get to some Maxwell for us tonight. Because the thing is, I want you to understand how ascension is extremely important. But I want to relax and listen to some music, and I want you to hear it too. And I'll get back to you with this freestyle show about being from the dirty South. Always praising these northern cultures, always Greek, all that. Let's talk about the South. All right, check it out. The moment reveal that you should not have been. This rhythm inside. So tell me how long it's gonna take till you speak, babe. 'Cause I can't live my life without you here by my side. You gave me the feeling in my life. Hey, come on. Still talking about this, y'all. Yeah. Still talking about this. Let me give it to you on this right here. All right. Hope you can see this. There we go. Yeah. Hope you can see this. You see? Yeah. You're the highest of the high. If you don't know, then I'll say it. So don't ever wonder. Maxwell be rocking, y'all. Y'all know that. Maxwell be cutting up. But anyway, we're talking about, and I did read this in one of my shows, but I cut it a little short, but we're going to dig into this tonight. The Mississippian North America's first city. So come to me again, Siberian, and tell me that you are indigenous here because this is not you. You wouldn't come from somewhere else and settle as a Mississippian where all them old black ass, charred black indigenous Americans. Come on, man. I gotta play this song a little louder. We gonna get into it, but check it out. Check it out. No matter what you do. All right, we're gonna pause. We're gonna pause it. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. All right, let's get into it. We're gonna get back to Lenny though. We ain't gonna leave Lenny out of shit. So, all right, the Mississippi in North America's first city. The athlete looked up at the black earth and mound and rose behind him, and then at the crowd, and gathered around the plaza, and the chief stood at its edge with the other elders, gazing upon the masses, and who were traveled great distances to be here at the festivals. For many, it was their first time in such a large place. The athlete had been only there for hints. Oh, I read this. I love this because we are the athletes. We are the strongest. Everybody knows who wins the Olympics. In most parts, the Americans are always in the top three. You know that's to be true because, yeah, we like that. Anyway, but I'm going to skip to some other things too. But let me finish reading this part. The athlete, only here, been here once before, years ago, as a child, to witness the very game in which he stood about to take part. He still remembered how small he felt when he first laid eyes upon the great mounds. They were dotted throughout the city. He expected to appear smaller, but this time around, now that he was older, but the behemoth still towered over him. Okay, let's read more about these wonderful American mound builders. Born in the American bottom. Yeah, I'm from the dirty South. The Mississippian culture is not defined by one specific group of people. Rather than the term embraces a wide range of local, what is now Midwestern, Eastern United States in approximately 800 CE. These groups were known as the Middle Mississippian, Fort, Ancient, Southern Appalachian, Mississippian, uh, Plaquemine, Plaquemine, Mississippian, Caldon, Mississippian, the the Neoto. While each of these groups had their own unique traits, they shared aspects of ethnic identity that went beyond the cultural, linguistic, and geographical differences. The origins of the Mississippi culture still is a debate amongst the scholars. Is there a general consensus, however, that they were a continuation of the culture, particularly a Hopewell, living in the floodplain in the Mississippi River and the confluence of the Missouri and the Illinois River in modern southern Illinois, known as the American Bottom, during the late Woodland stage in 500 to 1000 CE, which is debated in how fast did this change happen. Some archaeologists believe that this is a gradual evolutionary change beginning in the early and in the 8th century CE, while others claim that there was more rapid occurring over a vast geological region in a span of only one or more generations. Regardless of how quickly it developed, the decades leading to and upon the 11th century saw that one small village and hamlets in the American bottom began to expand and develop more intense horticultural, democratic, and social practices. People began, people began adding maize to their diet of seeds, squash, grout, creating clothes, red pottery, tempered shells, and started playing community games. All of this built on top of each other. And in the turn of the century, a greater level of political centralization in the form of complex chiefdom and hierarchical societies with a shared belief system and material culture had developed. So, who brought civilization? Where? No one brought civilization here. You learn civilization from here. I'm not saying civilization didn't exist anywhere else in the world, but it damn sure existed here in America. That's why you should read more. Okay? The year 1050, a big bang of North America's first city. Around 1050 CE, a migratory culture event that had been described as a big bang occurring in the American bottom, while much of the early Mississippian period appeared to be a continuation of the site belonging to a late woodland period, and some evidence Mississippianization, a sifting communities population elsewhere were on the move. Ah, people wanted what? They wanted the soil, the dog soil, agriculture. Evidence of archaeological evacuations and surveys indicated that people abandoned many of their villages and hamlets and migrated into around the floodplain. New settlements of disappeared farmsteads and villages appeared grouped near a large central settlement and with earthed mounds and large plazas. In the century of the collection of settlements was the site of Cahokia. Cahokia was the largest pre-Mississippian settlement around 1050 CE and it underwent a rapid expansion, essentially becoming a centralized capital and the first in North America. In the decades following 1050 CE, the population increased to 5 to 10 times, eventually housing upwards of 10,000 to 15,000 people. In what seemed to be the event of a careful yet monumental grid, hmm, Okay, monumental grid planning massive earth mounds were built along with large open plazas. Over hundreds of mounds, both rectangular and circular in shape, were built at the site. A large being Monk's Mound, which measured 30.5 meters high and covered around 13.8 acres. The mound consisted of four terraces and would have large wooded buildings sidings on top of a flat surface. There are more pyramids and mounds in North America than anywhere else in the world because I'm connected to those very people. I'm from Pensacola, Florida. My people are Mississippi and Yamasee people, also Choctaw, Chickasaw, and Natchez. Coming from that area on this other side, we have the Cherokee Nation with Pamunkey, which you have Powhatan, very heavy Powhatan. My grandma's Powhatan. Okay, Pamunkey. Yeah, that too. Oh yeah. So you call them Creek and all of these other things. That's Indians by the Creek. Oh no 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 no. Understand? We had names, and we spoke various different languages. This is not English. Isn't synonymous with England. It's synonymous with Phoenicians and Cometians. They know this. Understand? You have to be well learned. You have to understand what you're talking about and know what you're talking about if you're going to sit up here and challenge someone on who and what the fuck they are. I never told you I was anybody else. I never told you I tried to be like anybody else. That wasn't the goal. Never could have been. Uh-uh. I don't want to hear that. Yeah, we might get to that. But first, let's get to what I'm talking about. See, when you're from the dirty South, it's fat chance you won't lose your oral traditions. If you ask your grandparents, they'll tell you what's going on. They'll tell you the truth. They'll tell you who they are. But the thing is, even the older culture now that are in their 80s and 90s, they know some, not all, fragments, pieces. But you will be surprised how many of those fragments and pieces that you can put together throughout the years of your life if you had a great relationship with any relationship with your people. It's a very fruitful situation. It's a very happy thing that you can actually. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We here. We here. Everything's cool. All right. So check it. All elders aren't the greatest. Let me switch that. Got to get out that little background there real quick. Here we go. Elders. Yeah, I'm talking to you specifically because you still have breath in your body. You're still breathing. What's stopping you from developing more? What's stopping you from understanding the truth? Why are you so stubborn? Why you can't change your ways when you're an able body? Why can you admit when you're wrong? What's so wrong about that? How about that could save your life, elders? So-called elders, but you damn sure want to be in charge every step of the motherfucking way, and that's just not your job. That shit over with. I done told you that shit before. And don't talk to me. I talk to you where I feel like I'm a grown ass goddamn man. Don't you ever talk to me like you crazy. You the one old, remember? You should watch your mouth. You provoking motherfuckers need to stop. I'm too old to be talked to like I'm a fucking child. I won't talk to a 30-year-old the way you motherfuckers think you can talk to me. I ain't having that shit. I hope you understand. Stop that shit. My daddy don't talk to me disrespectful. And if my mama do what she try, we don't talk. You understand how that go? I'm very serious about respect. That shit serious as hell. Because if you can't do that, you don't respect yourself for real. If you don't know how to respect someone else that is respectable, who the fuck are you? Mind your goddamn manners. That shit is not cool, it's cruel. Because you weak and feeble. You want to make somebody feel like you. You can't do that to me. I ain't interested. I hope you understand. So, I'm from the dirty South. We command respect. We need our respect because don't nobody give you that shit. You have to be a certain type of way to be a respectful person. And to command respect, you have to guess what? Do just that. Be respectable and command that shit. That's your fucking worth. That's your value. That's your legacy. You on the line. Hope you understand. What is this? Appreciate you. Salute to you. But check it out, man. You don't allow people, when you from the South, you where I'm from, and my whole family from the South. Even shout out to Cincinnati. Because y'all know where y'all from. Alabama. Y'all know y'all from Bama. Y'all know y'all motherfuckers from Bama. Y'all try to talk like with a particular, man, you know you motherfuckers. Hey, check it out. You Tennessee too. Tennessee, check it out. You know you from the South, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all know. North Carolina they have, they want to be New York so bad. Sorry, North Carolina. You from the South, pimp. My folks from there. My folks right here in Georgia, South Carolina, all over the South. Yeah. And all my relatives that migrated up there, man, you know how many cousins I got in Cincinnati? It is probably 10,000. I would never want to go there. I'm so happy I'm married, but I would just want to go there and visit my people and, love. But I would never want to go there as a single man because I would never know who the hell I'm fucking dealing with and why I'm attracted to a person. Shit's dangerous. I mean, first of all, y'all kinfolk, keep your dick out of kinfolk. Stop. Don't do that shit. Keep your dick out of kinfolk, man. Y'all find out who people is. Find out who people. You have no idea who you related to sometimes. You just never fucking know. You just never know. I done had friends I was in the Marine Corps with fucking 20 plus years ago. Find out we cousins. Close. You never know who the fuck you know. My family, they let you know how long my family been here. And that shit happened to me. It's shit, Angela. I got a white cousin that lives in Texas. We talked a few years ago, shit. We cousins. Close. White lady. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We know where she come from too. We know what folks is too. We know the history of them people too. We know what happened too. I hope you I hope everybody that watched the show understand I'm very serious about why I know who the fuck I am. And I really want you to do the same damn thing. You have to take your egos, you have to take all of that old shit and focus on what you want to know. It's all there. You just gotta look good enough. You may have to spend a little money. You ain't always got to take a trip, but you may have to spend a little money and be consistent. See, the thing is, I think a lot of people have a problem with spending money with shit because they don't know how to get their money's worth. You got to get your money's worth. When you're paying for apps, when you're doing anything, even if you want anything that you get your goddamn money's worth. So do the work. So if you're gonna do some shit, do the work to do it. You gotta do the work. You have to get your money's worth out of anything you invest in. You get your money's worth. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you how the shit really goes. That's how it fucking goes. Investing in yourself is the most wonderful thing you can possibly do in your whole entire life. Putting your talents on display. being who you are and taking a chance and being confident at that. That shit all gonna make sense to you in a minute. I'm just letting you know. For real though. Hell, I'm doing it myself. And I appreciate you so much. I love you guys so much for tuning into this show. I can't express to you how much I do love it. But I'm grateful and I'm appreciative. And that's why I have to conclude this show tonight. Because you got to understand, I'm from the dirty South. I got a lot of manners, morals, and ethics and values. Some people say you need to work on your dirty ass mouth. Fuck you. I'm me. It all comes with the package. So you'll take me and my old fucked up ass dirty mouth, but you'll like somebody to treat you fucked up and dirty. Your choice. Anyway, that's the show tonight. I love you so much. I appreciate you for tuning into the show. And for those that can look past my flaws, hell, I look past yours. It's kind of how living and being human is what that's like. We're not all perfect and we're not all a monolith. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. That's the show tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. You'll see me again tomorrow. And again, y'all send y'all love, your wishes and prayers up to AE, Dr. Anthony Dixon. Uh, we still championing for you, my guy. Love you. So, hey, peace, guys. I hope you enjoyed the show. And always remember, you know it's my favorite part, right? You already know it. Same. Yeah, you know what it is. The will is yours. Every motherfucking time. I always know that shit. That shit is yours, goddammit. You dig?